Let's get a message. I need to keep the AC fan on, so please ignore it. It's so warm in here. I kind of want to talk about bad people and how we should handle them. I feel like engaging with narcissists, and just to come back and share with you guys how I handled it, because they're having less and less effect on me, and so it's like unless I let them in, you'll never have to deal with them. So me baby wants to say hi. Baby. No, I'm not gonna go engage with a narcissist just to come back and tell a story. I'm sure I'll connect with narcissists throughout my life. I don't need to go seek them out. Excuse me. Excuse me! Okay, we have Devil and Drag Identity Crisis. I can't help you. Devil and Drag. I had a dream. Where my ex, I was actually with my ex at the time, so he was my boyfriend when I had this dream, and he had two black baby horns coming out, kind of like this, but a little shorter and black. And he turned out to be comical. What he ended up doing to me, what happened was, he was so monstrous that I had to conclude it was a setup, like an act, like a government op who was told to do what he did to me, because no normal person would just do that, what he did. And so it turned out to be comical. What did he do? There's a video about it. There's several videos about what he put me through. I'll just say, one night my phone started going ding, 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 and all these purchases from Amazon were being purchased through my account on his card. He must have gone into, because I used his computer when we were together and used his card a couple times for some things, and so he must have gone into the account and put the default to his card under my name, and so but at the time it was happening, I didn't know that it was under his card. I just thought purchases were being made under my card, because I didn't. Anyways, and so the next day, after I stayed up for 2 hours in the middle of the night, deleting all these purchases or canceling, the next day I got, and this is after he kicked me out of the house, and I stayed on his property in my trailer because he owned an RV resort. And so I was in my trailer, and the manager comes in or comes to my door with a letter of eviction notice that says false use of debit card, which isn't even a reason to evict somebody. But it was so fucked up that I'm like, why didn't he just... that's why I have to conclude he was paid by the government, or no, I know that sounds too wild, but you don't know. If you don't know, you don't know. Because okay? And so, let's say it's not a government setup. Let's say he's a full-blown narcissist that instead of just being like, could you please leave the property? I don't like seeing you here. It triggers me because I could see that might be difficult to say, I guess. Which I would have, whatever. And so, and so I ended up going to another park. Like, don't have to ask me twice. Like, holy shit. Like, I didn't, like, before we even had a tiff for any reason, because I was drinking and now I'm sober. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Anyways, before that even like all happened, he said, you know, whatever happens, you know, I'll take care of you. He was like it seemed like he could have just like let me, I was paying rent. I'm like minding my own business. I literally didn't really even pay attention, like, because, you know, he was on the property down the way, but like out of the blue, ding 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 ding, he sets me up for eviction. Like, it's so fucking wild. So anyways, when I was with him and had this dream about his horns, it all makes sense. What a piece of shit. And he did say at one point, he's like, you make me want to switch sides. So I don't know if he was like gay, pretending to be straight, and I was like about to flip him to be in a female-male connection. But I guess I didn't quite get there. I don't know. So bizarre. Just leave me out of it. All I did was try to, I mean, yes, I was drinking, but I didn't. He drank too, until he was my age. Blessed I'm sober. I know it can be such a problem for those of us with identity crises that use alcohol and the spirits to let out characters that need to be let out, in my opinion. My mom's like, you don't need to let them out. And I'm like, yes, I do. Enough of them have been let out. It's fine, whatever. I don't know. So if somebody here is struggling with somebody they're connected to and their identity, or you're struggling with your own identity, and I can't help you. So, what's the message? Let me just... let's see. Alright, let's get a couple of these, since these are pretty, wild. Garbage pail kids. We have the number 10 reduced to a 1. Something about smoking. What's the message? Just a couple here. 3 of Cups. Third party energy. Doesn't always have to be a person. It could be alcohol, which creates a whole new person. I mean, I cannot help you. Like, I just know what I went through. I needed to drink a few times. Like, it was the only way. But then it's not the way. It's no longer the way. It did what it did, and then if you want to just picture, someone with liver damage and their skin is green and they're diseased and like broke. I mean, just, it's not good. It's not good. Don't drink. I mean, yes, a little bit, but then it's not good. Third party identity crisis. And it doesn't have to be drinking. It's just like the picture here is like, oh shit. It makes you go a little cuckoo. And you don't know who you are. I did a reading on the government. And I got the drunkard card. Like our government is drunk on something. Power, alcohol, some special drug they won't let us touch. But anyways. Third party doesn't have to be alcohol. It could be cigarettes. There's also cigarettes here. There's a video, very interesting. It's like 3 hours long, but you can put it on double speed. And it's an interview with the devil, and it is so convincing. I'm pretty like, whether it's the true devil or not, he fucking lays it out. Like, he says there's only like 2% of the population that aren't chained to him, the devil energy. Like, if you smoke, if you drink, if you I don't know, those are the two biggest things, but I'm gonna add to it, if you overeat, if you gamble, any other drugs, it's like you can't find yourself if you're being controlled by a substance or a toxic thought pattern. Third party energy, it's got to go so you can find yourself. I'm still figuring myself out, but like, at least I'm like actually pursuing my authentic identity. I seriously I'm excruciatingly curious, like, who am I? Who are we? We're magic thing. I love you guys. Two of coins. Balancing yourself with your other self until you just come into one identity. No, we're like never mind. I gotta stir my food over here. So I guess, actually, let's get one of these, because these make me feel good every time. So, what's the message for my babes? Just trying to get a message. Identity crisis. Third party energy. What's the message? If we may get a message. Stand your ground. Okay. It says, hold your own power and never give it away. Not everyone is there to support you. So, stand in your power. You can't just drop third-party energy, a toxic boyfriend, a substance, and just be poof, standing in your power. But like, yes, you're instantly standing in your power, but it's a whole process to then find who you are. So be patient with that. I'm 2 years in and I'm still, well, I've only been sober for like a year. Well, I went off and on with alcohol, but like, it's been, anyways. Finding yourself is a whole process, but to be authentic and true, it is the essence of magic that is all around us, mixed in with all the illusion. It's so exhausting. But anyways, let's just stand in our truth and deal with the identity crisis. Face yourself. So that's what I have for you guys. I love you so much. Until next time.